Welcome to Wild Sun Tarot. This is your monthly energy check-in for the zodiac sign of Pisces. Welcome Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Today we will check the energy for the month of September. We will look up into your past energy, in your current energy and a bit in your future. And we'll also look at these energies in the areas of relationships, money, material world, and also your yourself, your health, your mind. So Pisces, welcome. Let's start. We will start from the recent energies. We have Six of Cups, familiar energy. So you maybe you're spending a lot of time with the family, or you're reconnecting with someone from your family, or someone who felt like a family. Okay, someone who was very dear in your heart. Maybe some past connection is coming back. If they're not coming back, you may be thinking about someone who you've been emotionally connected to in the past. But here we have Ace of Pentacles and we have Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so Pisces, recently for you, there may have been an opportunity to get to start something relating to your finances. So to get more money in some way of maybe starting a new business with someone who you knew from the past, or maybe someone was going to you with the proposition of making money in a different way. Something about an money opportunity that was connected to your past connections, okay? For some of you. And some of you took that opportunity, okay? But I feel like you don't want to share it with someone. Not that you don't trust someone, but I feel like whatever it is, you want to make it on your own. So if there was opportunity that wasn't exactly fitting what you wanted, so you decided you want to make it on your own. Okay, so let's say someone came up to you with an opportunity for starting a business, and there were things that maybe weren't sitting well with you, so you decided to do it on your own. Okay, or maybe someone wanted to invest into what you're doing, and you prefer to take a different road, maybe to not be in someone's debt, right? Something like that. If this is not about finances, for some of you, you may be developing in your career because there's someone familiar who's helping you. So it could be like a friend or a family member that is helping you elevate your career. And again, there's this need of wanting to do it by yourself. Like you don't want the help, not because like you don't want them to help you, but you don't want to be in someone's debt. Once again, you don't want someone to came back to you and tell you that all your success was caused by someone helping you, right? So it gives that type of energy. There's also this energy of maybe an opportunity to starting something stable, but I feel like you are too busy taking care of your management or your money, your stability, to really invest into some relationship. So maybe recently someone came back to you to like reconcile and maybe start a new relationship with you or go back together, but you decided you're not really ready for it, or there's just different type of stability that you have in your mind at the moment. Okay, so it doesn't seem like you're starting a relationship really, because even though like it seems like there's an opportunity to start again, you're busy with yourself. Eight of Pentacles is an energy that is very dedicated to doing what they started, and I feel like that's you. Okay, we have a lot of messages here already, so let's dig more deep into current energy. Okay, so we can see what happened next. What is currently happening, actually. So we have the Sun in the reverse, Five of Cups. Okay, damn, and the Hierophant in the reverse. Okay, for some of you, it feels like someone literally rejected someone's invitation to a higher level of commitment. Okay, so it feels like either you or the other person because again, their energies can be reversed. I made it look like it's someone who wants to come back with you. Maybe you wanted to reach out to someone from the past and they're too busy. Take it as it resonates, okay? But it feels like one energy really wanted something to happen, and currently they're very disappointed and sad about something not working out, you know, like this spell, spell the cups, right? There's no water in the cups, and the person here on the picture is really focusing on this spilled water instead of focusing on the water that they have, right? So it's kind of the energy. So you're really like reminiscing about you know, so happy times that are lost, you know. And it's really like the message for me is it's very much someone didn't want to invest into higher commitment with someone because they're focused on their work. Like literally, even how it's spread out here, you see you have 6 of cups, so like a familiar, nostalgic, happy place, right? But with the sun in the reverse, it feels like it's either in the past or it's not happening right now. Then we have Ace of Pentacles. It's like a lost opportunity, and someone is very sad about that opportunity being lost. And then we have the energy of someone who's very independently working on themselves and not really ready to commit to anything. So for a lot of you, it feels like, you know, someone either wanted to commit to you or not, and you're the other energy, right? So there's like this disconnect on what two people wanted out of a relationship, and maybe you split because clearly one person wants something else than the other. Maybe you haven't split but there's still this disconnect because one person is not happy. What they're getting out of this connection is not enough. They want higher commitment with the Hierophant, okay? So it can be about relationship. It doesn't have to be. So that's the main message, but it can relate to other areas of your life where you are working on something, right? As I mentioned before, like there was some opportunity that maybe didn't sit well with you, but you were working on something on your own. And right now it feels like you're not in the happiest place, okay? And it may feel very confusing. Maybe some of you are trying to create something that is unconventional for you with the Hierophant in the reverse, something that it's maybe, you know, different from what you studied, or maybe you're completely changing your career. So this can feel like, you know, a very unknown territory. And at times you may feel like, you know, why did you even started this? Like that doesn't really make sense because, you know, this is not what your parents did, and etc., etc. And sometimes you doubt maybe that what you walked away from was more valuable than what you're doing at the moment. Now, I wouldn't tell you if that's the case, but this doubt is very normal, especially when we're doing something that is new and of course exciting, but also very scary because this path is not created for us, right? I see you in the past being really engaged in that, like you really wanted to go step by step and you were very dedicated. So I don't know what changed, but at the moment it's hard. It seems like it's hard for you to really believe in that dream you've had. You know, maybe you've been through some losses because of that, and that's why you have this attitude. Nonetheless, you know, keep in mind that everything passes, okay? If this is just, maybe this is just a pet period, you know, where it's hard to enjoy what you're doing. So maybe you need to, you know, slow down. Like, I just feel this energy of reminiscing about the past, which is never the best, you know, because past is in the past, right? And whatever is gone, like literally you don't have it. So let's focus on what you have, right? So that is always a good advice with 5 of Cups, to really think of something you have or you can invest in, like your time and energy, and go for that part, okay? Now if for a long time what you're doing doesn't make you happy, maybe that's not the way, right? Maybe you need to switch. But moments of unhappiness will come sometimes, and that's normal, that's okay? So don't just resign from something automatically because for a moment it's not fun, okay? Because that's just life. Life sometimes won't be fun. Doesn't mean we have to change drastically, okay? I want to see what's happening in the future because I'm not sure where this energy is coming from at that much, you know? It may feel for some of you as well that, Pisces, for some of you, that you or someone sacrificed their relationship for the career. and at the moment they're not happy about it. So for some of you, maybe you decided that, you know, maybe you had a good relationship or something that was aiming for a relationship, but you decided, no, I think I need to take on occasion, you know, focus on my career. And right now it feels like, again, you're reminiscing about that partnership because the career road that you took, maybe it doesn't fulfill you at the moment, okay? For some of you. Let's see, where is it going? Yeah. I feel, yeah, it's a bit sad at the moment. Oh, Three of Swords. Oh my God, yeah, it's getting sadder. Three of Swords, it's a broken heart. Yeah, someone's heart got broken a little bit. Okay. Maybe you don't even realize it yet that, you know, someone maybe left or is leaving with Six of Swords. Maybe like the breakup, if this is a breakup because someone decided to put, you know, effort into other areas of their life, like career, it feels like okay, I have a few stories already, but it feels like someone, first of all, someone is sad about it, right? And they are realizing soon in the future that this is literally a split, and they cannot forget about the other person. Okay, some of you may be traveling to see this person because with the Six of Swords and the Chariot is a card that takes action, often means traveling, and Six of Swords in this position means that you're trying to forget, to move on, but you can't. Like, thoughts of this person or relationship, it's still there. For some of you, you will decide to take action and to go to this person. For some of you, maybe this person changed their mind, because again, like, I don't know if this is two separate energies, like one focus on work and one focus on the relationship, or maybe this is just someone who thought they wanted to focus on work, and little did they know, it turns out that it wasn't as fulfilling, and they're regretting missing the relationship, you know, because we have a lot of indicators of the past here for me that that can be seen as someone missing the relationship that they sacrificed to pursue their career, and someone is changing that, or at least wants to. With the Chariot, it's traveling. Someone wants to contact you, or you want to contact them. I can't tell you if this is a good decision or not. This is a lot of emotions. And this is a lot of regret, honestly. With these cards, this is a lot of regret and a broken heart. For those of you who want to reach out to the other person, I would be very, very careful to not be selfish, and to really think if you are ready to commit, because someone was and the other person wasn't. So if you're still not ready to commit, and I mean really, really commit to that other individual, maybe it's better to heal yourself and let that person go, okay? For those of you who think that this is someone who's coming back to you, I would be very, very careful before you let that person in, because again, you know, people can feel regret when they lose something, but it doesn't mean that they are automatically ready, for they weren't in the beginning, okay? So someone may still not be ready to be serious with you, but they're coming back because they miss you, which is not really, you know, moving forward. It's going backwards, which we don't want for September, Pisces. And you're very smart, the oldest sign of the zodiac, so you know that. If this is not about the relationship, because it doesn't have to be a relationship, like romantic relationship. It can be friend who sacrificed your friendship, right? It can be any other person you love. You just take the romantic aspect of it out. So instead of higher commitment, it could be just commitment in general, like you guys being in each other's lives, right? Maybe someone you know, left because they were busy with other things when you really needed them, and now they want to come back. In any case, in any type of partnership, make sure the other person, it doesn't coming back just because they missed your energy, but because they really want to be in your life, okay? Because you know, in most cases, people just don't want to be lonely, but doesn't mean that they care about you, okay? So really check that. For those of you who it doesn't have to be necessarily about the relationship, okay? Because in the beginning, I see that someone wants to like create something for themselves. For those of you who are tired, right? Because you feel like, you know, things are maybe not working out. You're looking at the past when you maybe had more because you sacrificed something. It feels like in the future, moving forward, maybe it will demand from you to relocate, to travel somewhere, right? Maybe the right job opportunity or something you wanted to do and you were doing in your career needs for you to right now move, okay, with the Chariot. And you know, I feel a lot of sadness from you, so that's okay. Also, like, allow yourself to feel bad with Three of Swords, because you can only heal if you allow those feelings, okay? Maybe you will need to move, and that makes you feel, you know, sad, right? Maybe you don't want to leave, but maybe it's necessary for your growth, okay? Maybe you need to, I don't know, like, even it can be as simple as relocating for, you know, study or job for some months, okay? So I would take it as a new adventure. With Six of Swords, we often forget that this card comes not to remind us that the past is not yet done, but to tell us that if you don't end with the past, like if you stay in the past with your thoughts, you will never move forward, and that's not what you want. You want to move forward. So you want to heal whatever that is hurting you in the future, and you want to move forward, because there's a risk here in the future for you, Pisces, okay? To stay really in your thoughts about something or someone that is no longer in your energy. And the idea is to move forward, to try to escape it almost, right? Because you don't want to stay in the past. Past is the past. You go to future. So yeah, so be careful with that one. Let's see how it spreads through relationships, your stability, money, and your mental and physical health. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so I have the card for connection. Oh, King of Cups. Jeez, this gets messy. No. Well, someone is in love. Someone is in love. There's a lot of love. And I'm saying it that way because I don't like that, you know, someone is going out and wants to come in because they love you. Again, I'll get to it. Let me put a last card and I'll get to it. Queen of Wands for your finances, pretty good. And Six of Pentacles, yeah, good. Okay. So, with the King of Cups usually tells us about love and about creativity as well, but here we're talking about connection. So I feel like there's someone who has a lot of love for you, or you may have a lot of love for someone. And you know what? In this case, love is not always enough, okay? Because someone may love you very deeply and they maybe miss you a lot, or maybe you miss them. But Hierophant in the reverse, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, and even the Three of Swords, it shows us that someone was not serious about you, okay? They may have a lot of love for you, but if you want two different things in terms of commitment, it won't work and you will be suffering, or the other person will suffer, okay? So you can do whatever you want. You can take that person back, but that doesn't mean it will end happily ever after, okay? You may just prolong this stage of your life when you both are not ready. You can wait for someone if you want, but you may never, you know, see it coming, like the end. And what if the person comes back and they're still not ready? You will just not be fulfilled either way, okay? But there is someone who has a lot of love for you, or you have a lot of love for someone, you know. Maybe it's worth talking or conversation to understand this Six of Swords. Nonetheless, I feel like someone is coming. If this was a breakup already, I think it's good to think about yourself, your values, and heal yourself away from this person. And I wouldn't let them come because it may be too heartbreaking. But if you want, of course, you have free will. I do see the heartbreak, like with Three of Swords in the future. So even if they're coming back, I don't know if it's with intentions to really help this connection, or maybe just to be messy because they're in love, okay? So you take it as it resonates. I don't see any serious commitment, okay? King of Cups, although very loving, he doesn't offer stability, not with the Hierophant in the reverse, okay? In your current position. And in the future, I don't see someone coming in with stability and with understanding. He or she comes with with a rush because they can't forget you. Okay, but that's kind of it. Queen of Wands for the stability when it comes to your finances and money. Very nice, very good. She's confident, you're confident. You can be a man, it doesn't matter. And it feels like whatever is happening at the moment, right? Keep in mind why you started. Keep in mind this confidence that you know, if she's creating something, she knows it's good. She has a passion for it. That also sometimes is something we forget as we get on the track. We forget about the passion, right? So maybe you just remind yourself why you started in the first place. What can you do more in the job to make it more happy and fulfilling, like correlating with what you started, right? Why you started. Same if it's a study, it doesn't have to be work. It can be a study, a passion, right? Yeah. I don't see you're struggling with money at the moment. Maybe you lost some, but it doesn't feel like it's a struggle, okay? It can be a bit, you know, sad and disappointing if something didn't happen, but I don't see like you have to save last penny. I don't see it. Although we have Six of Pentacles here in your position, and it feels like, so Six of Pentacles says that whatever is not giving back should go away. Okay, so we can connect it to both energies. First, relationship. If this person is coming back, but again, they don't want to give back what you really want, because with Six of Pentacles in the reverse, they just won't give you what you want. Okay, let it sink in. They won't give you what you want. Okay, you will keep on giving and they will just take. The same with your finances. If but not the same, but a little bit different. If you're you don't want the finances, actually it's a little bit different, because in the beginning we already statement that, you know, there is some opportunities, or like there is someone who wants to help but you don't want to take, so it's equal. If you don't want to receive, right, it's hard to give back. Like these energies goes together. You have to learn how to receive and you have to learn how to give back. So I think like in your love life, someone just doesn't want to give, okay? And in your like professional money, you have to learn how to receive. Maybe not even like money, but receive help or ideas. Like someone wants to pitch in on how to help you. Maybe it's not like what you initially thought of, like if it was a business idea, but they still like want to give you some sort of help, financial help. So I would, you know, reconsider maybe if you need this. But in general, equal give and take. You may be a person who struggles with boundaries, so this is a good time to work on it. Okay, you have a lot of opportunities to work on your boundaries and on equal give and takes, on asking of what you really need, okay, and receiving it, okay. And also, if you're the other energy, giving or saying you cannot give, right? Because sometimes we can't give, but you have to be honest with the person. You cannot just let them on, right? So it goes both ways, okay. Yeah, I don't really feel like Six of Pentacles is struggling about the money, because we have this Queen of Wands here. I think it's more struggling with, maybe you struggle a little bit with the relationship with the money at the moment, okay? But not with money in general. Relationship, I mean, maybe you know you're hesitant to take exactly or give, right? So it's like you feel I don't know, shy or nervous around money, more in that way. But it doesn't mean you lack money at the moment, okay? At the same time, I don't see many coming in. I see an opportunity combined with the travel, but it may be hard to step on that travel, okay? Mostly I feel it's about connection, okay? Let's see what can you do. One last advice, and we will go to the Oracle cards, Pisces. Okay, we have Queen of Pentacles. I like it. Take care of yourself. That's what you should do. Queen of Pentacles says, I'm important. Okay, she doesn't say others are less important than me, but she's saying I am important for me and I need to take care of myself in every way. Okay, so it's a good time to think of your emotions, healing your heart, taking care of your finances, taking care of your happiness as well, because again, I feel like you're not really happy. And I'm not saying you have to force yourself to be happy, but give yourself as much as you can and be selfish, okay? Tell people no. Tell people no if you can't make something, you know, if you really need to stay with yourself or take care of your broken heart, do that. Maybe some of you do need to travel for I don't know, Carmel place. All of that is very much welcomed, and that's what this card talking about. Okay, anyway, in shape of form, take care of yourself and make it your routine. Okay, it's not like a weekend job, it's every day in small steps. Okay, even making yourself a good meal that you know you deserve. Okay, take that time to do so. You would do it for the other person, so do it for yourself. Okay, Pisces, let's see some oracle messages. Oof. That's a lot. Let's take one, please. Perfect. Is it one? Confidence is your key to success. Well, pure Queen of Wands. By the way, we have two queens. Yes, okay, only two, but we have three people here. Interesting. Confidence is a key to success. Yes, so it is about knowing why you started, and it's about knowing your worth, even though some things may not work out, right? And in all the cases, right? Really knowing what you want and that you deserve what you think you do. You don't deserve less. And if someone doesn't want to give you or help you, confidence is the key. You go on your own, okay? And maybe they will follow, maybe they will change, but that's on them, not on you. So you focusing on yourself and creating for yourself, caring for yourself. That's what matters, okay? Okay. One more oracle. Let's see, one more message. Wait. Okay, this doesn't fall out. I will just keep it like here, but I will toss again. Wait, it's not time here. Things are being won. We had this card already, but yeah, for some of you, patience is needed in this time. Maybe sometimes, you know, it's always like just patient because you're healing. So, you know, this will all pass your uncomfortable situation at the moment with the commitment and you feeling like you don't have enough. We have all paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Yes, turn your gaze within, focus on yourself. You know, sometimes we don't have control on how the things work regarding other individuals. We can only control what we do. And you do have that inner authority, right, to make your life, right? You make yourself a priority and you're in control. And I feel like for you, at the moment is a time of healing, but also not giving up, okay? Continuing, just pushing through that harder period, okay? With what you're doing on your own. And again, if this is a relating connection, I feel like you know that you need to put yourself first, okay? Whatever that means for you. And if it's mean over, it's over. If it means change, it's change. But don't... This is a time when you really have to treasure your energy, Pisces, okay? So please do that. And that will be it for today, okay? If you enjoyed that reading, you can leave me a comment or a like. If you would like a personal reading as well, maybe a continuation of this one, you can message me or email me. Everything is down below. I also do daily readings here in YouTube, also on TikTok. And I would like to see you again next month, see how this energy change. I hope you have a great month, great September, okay? And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much, Pisces. Bye-bye.